It's chilly. It's chilly. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. I almost want to I want to hide. It's chilly. It's chilly in my house. It's chilly. Did you guys just see something fly by? Look at the way my lipstick wears. It's a stain, so it's all good. I just have to blend it back together. I have to just blend it back together. So, hey. You were hoping if I had free time, what? I lost you. Hold on. I lost you. Where'd you go? Say it again, sweetie. Say it again. Look at only one side is pulled. This side won't pull because my hair's too wild. My hair's too wild. It's chilly. Where did you just go? Oh, you sent something to me? Okay. It's in the video itself? It's in the video itself? It's all good. In the comments? Okay. All good. I feel like I'm blind as a bat. You're welcome. I'm cold and I'm blind. So, how's your day going? How's your day going? Besides the energy we just talked about. Freaking cold, man. Freaking cold. Good. My hair's tangled. Amazing training for a new position at work. Awesome sauce. Damien, awesome sauce. Hi, Robert. Roberto. Roberto. Well, you're probably just Robert. But I have a friend, Robert. His name's Roberto. So that's what I call him. I'm glad you enjoy my reads. It's cold in England. It's cold in New England, too. Haha. It is Roberto? How awesome is that? See how good I am? I called you Roberto, even though it's Robert. See, it's my psychicness. And then I went and covered it up, but I do have a friend, Roberto. So how nuts is that? Because I was like, Roberto, but you, that's nuts. The synchronicities are nuts with me. I am awesome. I just know it. Thank you. You just finished up my Taurus vid. Hi, Loopy. Hi, Loopy. You just clicked on YouTube and saw I was live. And I keep seeing threes. And you know what's even crazier that I want to talk about? I have this one particular video, and it's literally called Trusting in the Divine. And it's part of my next plan, okay, that I haven't put into action yet. I'm about to put into action. Hi, Evelyn. That I want to talk about briefly. And I just happened to notice, I recorded it in early September, okay, and it's 33 minutes long and 13 seconds, and I was like, holy shit, the Trinity. I didn't even realize that when I made that video. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Tiger. So it's like the coincidences, the two cups, the two or the three of cups that I have, okay. Hi, Brie. It's just like, I didn't want to put the video out there, okay? If you guys are interested in the video, in the comments in the header, I want you to write trusting in the divine, okay? And then I will send you the link for that video. It does have a copyright, so if you were to try to sell it or do anything with it, you would get in trouble, okay? It will eventually come back, okay? So the video itself is called Trusting in the Divine. It's part of my new platform, but with this energy right now, I feel like some of you guys just need it, okay? I did mention it in one of the reads, and I've already had quite a few people ask for it, but I wanted to make it quite clear that it's copywritten, okay? Like, it belongs to me. So I hope if you purchase the video, it's because you truly need it, okay? So it's just little tips, okay? Like I said, it's 33 minutes long and 13 seconds. Tips to get through struggles, you know, it's whatever belief you are. Spirituality, you can believe in any God, okay? And I've been there. I know it's tough, okay? But I do watch this video when I get into my little things too, when I get into my little ruts. And I'm like, damn right, Court. Like, good job making this video. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I use it to benefit myself sometimes. I know you're probably like, why you all have like a hat on? It's a little cold in my room. I'm sitting in the corner next to the window. It's that time of year again. So all these threes, I just thought it was pretty bizarre. And then, because I questioned whether or not to put the video out, and I'm not questioning it anymore, because the minute I went in to see if I can get it ready, and I can, okay, I noticed the time. So it's pretty significant, you know? So that video is there for the taking, if you guys would like to take advantage of it, okay? And I'm going to charge $33.33 for it. All right? So I figured I might as well just go with these threes. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hi from Australia. I wish I was in the DR right now. I mean, in the Puerto Rico, in that warmth. In that warmth. Hi from Florida. John, I'm sorry, what did you say? Hold on, let me go back. John, did you add a last name onto that wasn't there before? A lot of them won't interfere, even when it is necessary. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people forget to ask. I think a lot of people don't understand that they need to ask the divine to step in either, okay? They do step in when needed and give new opportunities, but unless you ask for the help and welcome the divine in, you're kind of on your own. You got your spirit guides, but like, camera to camera. You got your spirit guides, but like, they can only do so much too. All right. So, hi, Princess. So, anybody have any questions about the read? I know that Cancer read was hard for me to absorb. And I'm considering the hi Lorraine, the last couple Cancers I've actually resonated with, and I was like, damn, I don't normally, you know. That was a hard one for me to swallow, even if it's not my scenario. It was definitely a hard one to even talk about. Do I have any Cancerians on my feed? I didn't do Pisces yet. Nope. Tomorrow. I'm going to finish the next 6 tomorrow. Yeah, Robert, it's the Cancer one is up. So, did you relate to that, sweetie? I know some people, I know a lot of my Cancerians are relating to that right now, and I can't even imagine what that must feel like, because what's happening is it's literally affecting your finances and your love life, and that's rough. Okay. So please watch all your other signs. Please watch all the other signs to kind of get some insight in what the most important message is. You know, don't forget to write down 10 things. Yeah, Monica, don't forget to write down 10 things that, I forget what it was. I forget what it was now, but it was 10 things of like what makes you a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to start somewhere, because after I did that read, I was like, oh, no, you know, like, and then I was like, all right, cool, take yourself out of the equation, you know. But like I've said before, I can always resonate to every read, because as readers, I work with energy. So I can't even imagine what my Cancerians are going through right now, and I don't even know what your other Zodiacs are. So it's pretty rough. You definitely found yourself in a pickle. So I think that's another reason why I chose to put this video out. And not only that, I literally was like, okay, let's do my Aries to get out of the Cancerian energy. And then I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries or they got Aries in them somewhere. Everybody's got everything in their whole entire thing, chart, you know. Sometimes you won't even resonate with your moon, sun, and rising, okay, because of where the planets are positioned. So it's important to know your chart, okay. But they walked away from love. It sounds like it's ironic, because when I did how does he or she feel about the other, it was my Aquarius, where I was like, oh, it must be real tough. You had someone that loved you. You know what I mean? And then my Aries walked away from love. So you know, it's like, what? So my Aries are definitely dealing with their past. Okay, and I didn't see that. But it could be family. Any type of connection. Doesn't have to be a lover. Okay. Could be family in general. Yeah, we do have several monitors, which is great. Hi, Beast Corp. Does that mean your Vedic is Scorp? Hey, Twain. The Taurus, I can't remember. I shut down after each zodiac. Like, I channel certain messages, and then I continue to I just want you to know what your current situation is without bringing anybody else into your zodiac read this week. Hi, Angel. So you can focus on you, you know. Let's wrap this year up in a positive way. I'm sure I can relate to Taurus too, because I'm Taurus. But I've been able to relate to all 6 of them today. Well, some is karma, yeah. We're always going to be dealing with karma, sweetie. Your whole life. Hey, Matt. Yeah, we have all sorts of, I mean, you can literally take every spread and place it somewhere. Well, don't be too bad, Brie. Yeah, if your divine masculine has contacted you but won't speak the truth, then it's just not time for it to come back around. Okay, you got to leave it up to the divine. You got to stand your ground, your integrity. You know, you want to feel liberated for sure. You don't want to put yourself back in a situation where you question anything. Be big and brave and let them walk away. And, you know, if it is time, then eventually this person will come back sooner than you think and be knocking on your door wanting to express exactly how they feel and what they've been holding back. I did do Aquarius, yep. Aquarius has 2 readings. Thank you very much, my little Aquarians. The universe is like, yeah, I know I'm not crazy about being the Aquarians right now, you know, because you guys have such heavy energy and have been in the same situation for a very, very long time now. And I think you're just starting to acknowledge it. I think it was so deep in your subconscious that it was just either being denied, you didn't want to accept what was going on. I am done for the night. Yeah, I'm going to finish the other 6 tomorrow. And not to mention I was doing Aries, and I don't know if anyone has a toothache, but I feel a toothache, and I thought it was bizarre because it's my upper left, and I don't have a tooth there. It's my wisdom tooth. So I thought, well, that was weird. Is it telling my Aries to use the wisdom, the divine knowledge? Okay, because it's a wisdom tooth. It'd be a weird way to get a message out, but that's no reason to hurt there when there's not a tooth there. And it's my wisdom tooth that's no longer there. So I don't know. You guys take that how you want to perceive that message. Got it? Got it. Hi. Latavia. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. Yeah, it's, hey, la mama. Hey, la mama. Oh, with the left breast, you got a biopsy? You're very welcome. I've been dealing with a couple people lately that are having the same issue with somebody in the household being very sick. And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of these situations could be life or death. Okay, if you're going to remain negative and allow yourself to be swallowed up, then I guess it's just your time. That's your karma. You chose it, you know. I don't know what to say. But you always have the chance, always, to get yourself out of those situations, okay? And I think that's real important on why I'm letting this one video out, okay? Again, you know, make sure in caps when you want this video, it's literally called Trusting in the Divine. Again, it belongs to me, okay? It will come back and bite you in the ass if it's put anywhere, okay? That document's already been signed. But I think it's just pretty important with all the synchronicities in the video itself being 33 minutes and 13 minutes long, that video I did in September, that it was meant for me to put out and not hold off on that video. Okay. So if you got lack of faith right now, it's a great video. Okay. It actually encourages me every once in a while when I get down in the dumps. Like I was saying, I go back and I watch it. But it's all about, you know, when you lose your faith and getting your faith back and how to get your faith back. And I know some people can ask, well, how do you know how to get your faith back? It's kind of simple steps that we clearly don't see because our mind is so like, it's so cluttered sometimes, you know, you don't realize that, you know, how hard it is to, you know, it just starts with like hope. And, you know, when you get that hope back, when you shift that shift of energy. So the video is like hope, you know, and it shifts your energy. And then next thing you know, you stop believing. And when you stop believing, you know, it restores your faith. Okay. And we lose it sometimes. You know, you have a bad day, you get aggravated, sometimes not going your way. It happens, guys. Okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Okay. It happens. And my tooth is hurting again. So use your inner knowledge. Okay. The divine voice, like, we all have the capability. It's a matter if you want to accept it. Hi, Amanda Vega. Amanda Vega. So just try to stay optimistic. You know, if you're struggling, the video would be a great idea. If you're just borderline, you can do this. Okay. But some need the mental, they need the vision. They need somebody to tell them. Okay. Once you have the video, you will own the video. You have to download the video. Okay, because I don't have it set up through the website as of yet. I own it. It's in my drive. It's in my Google Drive. Okay, so you would have to download it onto your computer, but I will send it to you so you have that ability, or your phone. You just have to download it yourself. Okay. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Sally. Hi, Moonlight Muse. All right, Loopy, have a great day yourself. I'm wrapping this up soon. I'm going to rest for the rest of the night. I got some stuff to catch up on. That's great, Angel Face. You didn't miss much, sweetie. We were just talking about something. It's just a brief video. I'm not throwing cards or anything. I'm just talking about a video that, is your membership thing still turning yet? Tuning? What do you mean by that, John? You didn't miss much, honey. I was just talking about a video that some people need right now. But I just don't want to keep repeating the same thing in each email. So I wanted to... Why are you sorry, John? Running. Oh, is what running? Is your running... Is my membership thing up and running yet? Are you talking about my new marketing platform? Hey, cutie tootie. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting... I'm waiting for the right energy, the right moment. I'm waiting for the go. Where all my planets are aligned, I got the goosebumps. Not only am I superstitious, but I also know how to work with energy. So I think there's a lot of this time I've been procrastinating back and forth, and I think they really pushed it out for a reason, and now I'm starting to really see why. Okay. But I also know that they want me to put this video out for you guys right now too. Okay. Which is part of my marketing, which is part of my new platform. So, but I got the goosebumps. Not yet. Soon. It's ready to go. Okay. So close. I just got to hit the green light go. But stuff's being worked on right now. So You're very welcome, guys. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just rewatch the video. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Thanks. It is pretty exciting. It is, it's exciting. Hey, Joanne. The extra 3, I guess somebody else has that deck too. I had a couple people saying they didn't have that in that deck. Okay, it is the only 3. One other person had it, and I was telling her, I was like, well, it just happened to be the last deck, and I grabbed it. And she's like, wow, she's like, that was the last deck too when I grabbed it. All right, and then other people don't have that other 3 in there, and I know it does say something about the original number 2, but the picture should be in there. That has nothing to do with it, because if we flip the pages on the other side, it would say original 81, original 44. It doesn't talk about 2, doesn't mean that there's 2 of them, you know, so it's 3 people do not have it in their deck and 1 other person does. Okay, and I don't think it was, and she was like one of the first ones on there, and it said like the 33rd person. I don't know, it was meant, I think for those who have it, it was definitely meant, because I was so confused in the video. And she pulled it out today too, exactly when I did, and she was just confused as I. So we both pulled it out today. We both noticed it for the first time today. I've had this deck for a while, and I've never noticed that. And I was doing someone's video, and I was like, oh, I must have been wrong in the Scorp video, because I said it was the 3 of Cups. And then it was another one, and I was like, no, that's the 3 of Cups. Like, it was like, what? And I got the goosebumps, and we talked about all the 3s, because even in that video, I said there's something with the number 3. Okay. He's got the biggest crush on me. That I'm his little honey mama. How old is he? Is he too young for me? Yeah, I know he is, sweetie. You don't even have to answer that. Don't our sons actually have the same age? No. I know your son has... What is... Hi, baby girl. We talked about it one day, and you're like, that's my son's name. I was like, oh, damn. It was that video where I was like, Monica, we don't like her. Tyler, oh, we don't like Tyler's. Hey, Jojo. Jojo, River of the Souls. Jojo, there was a cartoon. His name was Jojo. Anyone remember that cartoon? I'm glad you're feeling better, Angel. I needed you there. Why am I so happy right now? You're catching all my good vibes? I don't know. Maybe because I cried for 2 hours last night? Maybe. Jojo in the Big Blue House? No, that's Bear in the Big Blue House. Jojo was in the circus. It's Jojo. Come on, guys. Some of you guys gotta know what I'm talking about. You guys have babies. You guys have babies. I don't care if your baby's 30. You guys know Jojo. Someone's gotta. You vaguely remember. Okay. It was like a circus thing. It was such a cute cartoon. 14 and 11, 7. Derek and Drew. Maybe it was Derek. I don't remember talking about a Drew. But come on, La Mama. You're good with cartoons. You're just like me. We're the same era. Not over here in England. Nah, it was in New England. I mean, it was an American cartoon. JoJo's Circus? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yep. Hi, Lala. Yep, JoJo's Circus. Thank you. Yep, you said Derek. Yeah. JoJo's Circus. Wow, I forgot about that. That was a cute show. You say that between friends? Give me that baby. Yeah, I'm always like that. Give me the baby. Give me the baby. Give me all the babies. I gobble them up. I gobble gobble. Yeah, it's been a long time. show that, I don't know if it lasts too long. I think it was Disney. And it's a cute show. I don't remember banana splits. I like eating banana splits, but they're always so big and nobody ever wants to share. How come they can't make a kid-sized banana split, huh? Why is it I can't find one ice cream stand that does that? Hi, Naomi. I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. All they gotta do is cut the effing banana in half and make the scoop smaller. You know? Speaking common sense. You never had a banana split? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Dairy Queen. Oh, you know, my favorite at Dairy Queen is the peanut butter parfait with the fudge and the peanuts and the whipped cream. And I'm not big on ice cream. But those are the two things that I'll get. And when I really want ice cream, which is hardly ever, it's always mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip, please. I'll buy those tiny little cups every once in a while. My kids are like, that's like 2 bites, Ma. I don't even understand. Well, don't eat my effing ice cream because sometimes I only want 2 effing bites. You know, because I'll buy the tiny, tiny little cups sometimes. I'm just not big on ice cream. Chocolate and sweets all day. Not so much desserts. Like my favorite cake is like, it's a German chocolate is my favorite cake. And my favorite pie is banana cream pie or lemon meringue. And then blueberry. And then apple. I like pie. You can literally, I can eat a, one of the markets has like the half of pies. And I'll literally buy like the half of blueberry pie. Sometimes I eat the whole thing in one sitting. But I don't eat the crust or the top. I just eat the blueberry in the bottom of the dough. So does that count? Does that make better? I probably save like 200 calories. And I do that like once a year. Like literally once a year. So, but anything else, like, I'd prefer candy over dessert, you know? I'm not big on cookies, but I do like a warm chocolate chip cookie every once in a while, don't get me wrong. You know, but I'm more of like, give me a now and later, or like a mumbo, or like a Mento or a Starburst. Did you guys see that new effing Skittle commercial with a camel, and he's milking the camel, or it's a giraffe, and you can't even milk giraffes or camels, okay? Like, it is the funniest effing Skittle commercial. You know how they always like stick to the face or it's raining Skittles or something? Well, this one involves a giraffe. Is it not like hysterical, Stacy? I was dying. You can milk a camel? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Can you milk a giraffe? I don't effing know. But it was either a camel or a giraffe in the Skittle commercial, in the new Skittle commercial. I was dying. It was so funny. Just Google it when you're off the phone with me. I guarantee it will come up on YouTube. Latest, you know, I don't know. Stacy, what was it? Was it a giraffe or was it a camel? I think it was a giraffe. Oh, I like the Boston baked beans and lemon heads. Those were my favorite growing up. I loved those. It was a giraffe. Yeah, my kids from Halloween, they came home with the chewy something heads, like fruity heads. It was not like the lemon heads, but the chewy ones. And I snagged them, and they were like sour. And Kate was like, it was my only box. I was like, sorry. Sorry. It's been a long time. Do you guys remember when we were younger? Hubba Bubba. My favorite was the blueberry gum. They don't have it anymore. You know what another of my favorite gum is, guys? If you ever see it, and it's so random, it used to sit next to the juicy fruit because it was $0.25, but it's called tea berry gum. Okay. If you ever see it and you're like, get it. You'll love it. Tea berry gum. Order some. Maybe you can find some. It's worth the buy. They make tea berry plants, and the leaves don't smell like tea berries, but the branches do. And where I used to work, I used to do accounting. And when I used to go take my cigarette breaks, because I smoked big time back then, I would always break a tiny branch off the tree and like literally just sit there and sniff the branch. I'd literally like rub its oils on me. People would be like, "You're so weird." Well, yeah, I am. Rubbing branches on me. Like, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I'd bring the branches in my desk. I'd be like sniffing them. I never had a sniffing issue, but I will tell you, and it's going to sound crazy, but whenever I see one, you know those huge ass black magic macas? I'll sniff that sometimes, but not sniff it so like I get lightheaded, but like I'll take a big smell because I just love the smell. And gasoline too when I was younger. And I'm like, okay, I keep going. And then like the scent of a match, those three. Oh, and Vicks. Those 4 things. No, not whiteout, but those 4 things, those big ass Sharpies, Vicks vapor rub, gasoline, not so much gasoline anymore, but and then matches. Yeah, you know, I was a little girl and I was addicted to like the smell of matches. I don't know what it was. I'd, you know, light it, blow it out, smell it. And my dad would be like, "You lighting matches?" "No." "Are you lying?" "No." I'd get in so much trouble. I'd be like, "How the fuck does he know I'm lighting matches?" And as an adult, it's so effing obvious when you light a match. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I thought I could get away with that one. But you can go into the corner store where I used to get my penny candy and the matches were free. You could just take a handful, you know, like promoting fires and shit to kids. No wonder why we all fucked up a little bit, you know? That shit, they just put it on the counter for free. So, you know, but guys, I never like sniffed the stuff like crazy to get high. Like I know people sniff shit to get high, but I never did that. But I'm telling you, like I was in my dad's office the other day and he was dying laughing at me. And I was like, because he was like, "You can have that." And then he's like, "Give it back, give it back, give it back." I was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, take it." So the smell of gas these days doesn't really get me, but the matches I love. And the Vicks vapor rub I love. Good thing you can't get high off of those. I bet you can with those big Sharpies though. The ones you shake and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, nail polish remover? Nah, I was always a... But like, I bet you with this stuff like I like the smell of, probably just make you dizzy, right? Or lightheaded. I never sniffed it enough to know. No, you guys just love me. Okay, it's always something. Smoking fake pot, sniffing shit. Doo-doo-doo. Don't you just love me? I just love me for who I am. The smell of mustard. Sounds like my friend you'd be in the back of the cop car with. Yeah, I didn't find myself too many times in the back of the cop car. I was always slick enough to run real quick. I always got away with shit. It was only one time I was in the back of a cop car. Yeah, just once. And I got away with that one too. God bless. You want to know the effed up part too? I had pot on me, right? And this was, I don't know, like 25 years. I was probably like 18, 19 when I first met my ex-husband. And long story short, we didn't do anything. We got let go. But I had pot on me. And I had a blunt. It was so random the way they caught us and came around the corner. So I stuck the blunt, okay? I put it out on my tongue real quick and I stuck it in my bun, okay? So you couldn't see it. And I had a bag of pot on me. Well, of course, they put me in the back of the cruiser with a canine dog, okay? And the cop's like, "You sure you got nothing on you?" The dog's freaking out, right? "You sure you got nothing on you?" And I'm like, "Nah, I got nothing on me." You know what I'm saying? And now I'm playing dumb. "I'm so scared of dogs. Oh my God, get me out of this car." I'm telling you, like, I played it off so well where the cop was like, "You just got to relax. It's okay." I'm like, "No, I've never been around dogs. Get me out of the car. I can't be back here." I played it off nice. I got away with a lot of shit. So yeah, no, Tanya, I'm not reading in this one. We were just talking about something. Yeah, so I was probably like 19. It was right before I got pregnant with Jade. But I was like, oh shit. Divine had my back. So yeah, that's the only time I was in the back of a cop car. And I got set free. It was a crazy ass night. We were on our way to like some big ass arcade. We were like an hour away from home. It was a crazy night. Craziest night ever. We tell this story all the time. There's so much more to that story. But that's why I don't get myself in trouble anymore. Try not to get myself in trouble anymore. It's just random talking. We were talking about a video, and then we started talking about ice cream, and then we started talking about sniffing stuff, and then we started talking about cop cars. You never know where the conversation is going to go at court. There's too many of you talking about things, you know what I'm saying? Yep, we're talking about drafts, milking drafts, okay? You know? You won't meet too many people like me, that's for sure. Yeah, just crazy stuff we did as children. But now I do things legally. Like smoke fake pot, because it's legal. No, I've only done that once. Fake pot. Oh, that was a funny story. Remember when I was telling that story? Ooh, I love blueberries. Wild blueberries, yeah. I used to always drive up the coast of Maine and pick the blueberries in season. But I don't remember somebody distracting me. I don't know I don't remember where we were going. It was some like a Fun World. I think it was Fun World up at Ware's Beach. All right, that's just how messed up we were. We got there at like midnight. Okay, Fun World's not even open at midnight. That's how smart we were then. Okay, that was a crazy night. Organic blueberry orchard. You want the real, not the fake. Yeah, trust me, I would never purchase like the fake like that. Like it was, my friend was just, she was trying the CBD or CBD oil, something like that. And she happened to have like a fake joint. And we were dying laughing. She's like, oh, you don't want to smoke fake pot? And I was like, no. And then she made a joke and I was like, all right, give it to me. Pass it. Yeah, CBD. My favorite music? Reggae. Soothes my soul. Soothes my soul. Classic rock and roll too. I like that. See, that's tough. 60s, 50s, and 60s are kind of my ultimate favorite, and then reggae. But I can't play any of the classics. I can't play, you know, the 50s and 60s. They're all copywritten. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get away with playing that shit in the background. I have 6 oldie CDs. You can get it from Time Life. It's an expensive set, like $200 set with all the classics restored. It's my fave. My fave. It definitely had a life like in the 50s, 60s era for sure. Shoresies. I love all music though. I just love it all. I even started liking country. Hey, sweetie pie. So yeah, no read. I'm just sitting here chatting. We're swapping energy. Janis Joplin, yep. Hey, Kristen. I'm not crazy about the Janis Joplin station they have on Pandora, though. I was kind of bummed. They don't play any of her classics. Stevie Nicks, yeah. So, but what are you going to do? I think I only pay like an extra $7 a month for the unlimited, or whatever it is. I've definitely had past lives where it has to do with like just Caribbean life, style of dancing, cultural music, cultural dancing. For sure, there's no question there. Because I don't even, half the time I'm moving on the floor sometimes to that music. I don't even know how I'm moving to it, to be honest with you. All right, thanks, Sylvia. Move to Florida? No, thank you. No, thank you. In 5 years, you won't even want to be living there. It's going to be way too hot. If you all live in Florida right now, listen to Courtney. Trust me. Find another location. It's going to be way too hot to live. All right? You guys are destroying Florida. It's being destroyed. All right? Mother Earth's going to come in and teach you guys a harsh lesson. Well, I don't know if you can go to Florida to like Utah, Vermont. All right, my little Floridians love that warm weather. So maybe Georgia, maybe the Carolinas. I know Georgia's right there, but Georgia's got a little bit more of a chance. California, you're good for right now. But we all know the risk of living anywhere. And you have to be aware, and no matter how much you love your surroundings, you have to be aware of the damage that's being done. And if Mother Nature hasn't hit that spot in a while, you best prepare yourself for Mother Nature to tear some shit up every once in a while, guys. That's just how it is. You know? They gotta cleanse too. Yeah, Florida can be great. I'm just, it's gonna come to a point where it's gonna be even hard to breathe there eventually. It's just gonna be too hot, too humid. Our climax is just changing drastically, guys. Like drastically. Tennessee, Tennessee. Saying that, Tennessee. No, I'm not saying all of Florida, guys. Don't panic. All right, I'm just saying. Even in New Hampshire, even certain places. I will tell you, all right, the safest place to probably be is Vermont. Bye, Jojo. In New England. I mean, like in the United States, from what I'm aware of. You know what I'm saying? So, Montana. I want to go to Montana. I want to check out Montana. Why Vermont? I got my reasons. I can't give all my secrets away. Don't panic. You guys are fine where you're at. I'm just saying, Mother Nature. Don't doubt Mother Nature. Just because you love where you love, and some people are so stubborn, where you always take that risk that California, certain parts of Hawaii, the volcano can erupt and you're gone. And then, you know, California being right there, they've been saying it's going to sink into the ocean for how long? You know what I'm saying? So if you're living right there, you already are aware of that. You already know it's a possibility, but you still do it because you love it. And you love it. But at the same time, you know, a lot of people don't think to look into like environmental stuff and weather and climates when you make moves. You think about location and if it's warm or if it's cold. I mean, do you look at the history? You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much to explore and people just they don't look at that. So it's like if you want to live on, you want to live on those fault lines, or you're always taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? And when people take advantage of certain situations and it's been a long time and nobody's doing nothing, Mother Nature will kick in eventually. That's just the way it is. You know? But I'm not trying to freak anybody out. It's the reality. Some people just don't think about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're too hypnotized and memorized on location and weather, and that's it. I bet you half of you don't be like, oh, you know what, we're gonna move, and why? Because of the weather, or what about going somewhere? What about culture? Let's move here because of the culture, or let's move here because there's so much more to offer when it comes to this and that. And I don't know what happened to good old things like that. I don't know. That's just me. I got my own opinion when it comes to that. You got all that smog, you got all that grossness in California too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and the thing I learned, I think it's Florida. You don't even need to get your car inspected. I think that's the most horrible thing in California too. Why do you think we got all that smog, all that nasty shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a story where the woman was going 40 like on a side road. It was either California or Florida, and her two kids were in the back of the car, and her car was so old that she hit a bump, and she was speeding, but she hit a bump, and the car split in half because of the bump and because it was so rusty. Okay, because it wasn't required to have it inspected. And needless to say, and both the kids passed. I'm sorry to share that story, but that's the reality of the situation. And I think it's disgusting. I mean, those kids could have survived if they did inspections on the car. It'd be a lot less smog too, and a lot less deaths. So I like to look at every single aspect of certain stuff when I'm about to make a move like that. Because not only did that unfortunate situation happen, you're putting yourself at risk living in a state like that. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have to have your cars inspected, fuck that. Sorry. But I'm not willing to put myself in certain predicaments like that. I'm just not. But that's my opinion. Okay? Don't let my opinion differ how you feel, please. Florida has no bodily injury or accidents on the auto policies. Yeah, see. Just saying, and I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But I'm just saying, it's little things like that that I think people, forget to look into. Maybe it's the worry war in me, so I look into stuff like that, What would my dream job be? Exactly what I'm doing. And if it wasn't this, I would own a zoo. Probably some type of elephant vicinity too, for sure. But right before I became spiritual, I almost made a decision to move to Australia with all the children and work for the Australian Zoo. But it was such a odd time in my life that I didn't make that move, but I almost did. I almost did. Some zoos can be sad, yep. But the Australian Zoo is more than just an average zoo. All right, they're bringing conservation land back. They're having you recognize certain species. They're making a huge impact. And they're keeping animals from going extinct too. Hi, Beth. So, any whoozy. I know everyone tells me to go check out the Brooklyn Zoo. I will one day. Maybe next summer. Maybe next summer. In all reality, I'd love to just go to New York, just the scenery downtown, the city, the culture, the museums. I'd have a blast. I've never been to the city, guys. I've never been to the city. I've drove through the outskirts of the country plenty of times. That's pretty brutal, driving through the countryside for 4 hours. Seeing nothing but cow fields and empty fields and not fun. But I love you guys. Have a fantastic night. All right. I just wanted to touch base and talk about the video, and it's there for the taking if you guys, if you need it. I really truly believe that you can get through any energy yourselves, but sometimes, you know, you needed a little extra guidance and a little pick-me-up. Okay. So, I just thought it was appropriate to put it out at this time, even though it's part of something else, but it's who I am. So, Beth, we were just yapping. I didn't do a read or anything. We were literally just yapping about the video, okay? So, I love you bunches too. Get some rest yourselves. I will finish up the rest of the 6 Zodiacs tomorrow. Okay. It's a cap thing. It's a cap thing. How's that? I'm talking to somebody, guys. How's that? Did that work for you? Hey, rich girl. If I was a rich girl. Na 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 na. You guys are very welcome. Much love. Okay. Really, boo? I thought that's what you meant. Maybe I read that wrong. You need my help? If I was a rich girl. Oh, honey, you're the one from a foreign country, right? We had a blast with you one night. You made us all laugh. How have you been? I hope everything is good. I hope everything is good and kosher. Yeah, we were talking about trousers and stuff, right? Because we were talking about panties, and you're like, panties? And you're like, oh, we call them trousers. It was something like that. I remember now. Because I remember singing the same exact verse when I saw you. When I saw your line. In a while, crocodile. Yes. Am I gay? No, I'm straight. Somebody got rid of it. Not like it matters, but I'm straight. Yeah, don't get your knickers in a bunch. That's what it was, right? Don't get your knickers. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I was like, don't get your panties in a bunch. And I said, next time I say that, I'll say to myself, don't get your knickers in a bunch. Don't get your knickers in the bunch. All right? I'm going to use some UK slang. All right? So hopefully I remember next time. All right. Well, you can email me if you need my help, honey. You can go to the links, and you can find my links in the description box, and I can help you as much as I can. Okay? Whatever advice I see, I will let you know. What does bell end mean? I don't know what that means, sweetie. Yo, yo. Don't get your knickers in a twist. You're very welcome, sweetie. All right, you guys have a fantastic night, okay? I'm an hour deep. I'm an hour in. It is a UK thing. That's all right. I like it. Don't get your knickers in a bunch. In the Wingland, we say don't get your panties in a bunch. Unless it's a court thing. I don't know. But I love you guys. Have a fantastic night. Take care of yourselves. Okay? I'll see you mañana. Bye, guys. Bye. You're very welcome. Lots of love. Bye, guys.